Day 2 without Pedro.
What's going on, TentHut? How's it going? We're going to do things a little different today. So, as you can see, we don't have Pedro. Again, reach out. Actually, I talked to him earlier. He's doing fine. He's doing a lot better. Still having a little trouble breathing, but he's doing so much better. Uh, he's definitely going to pull through, but he just feels a little winded, so he didn't join us today. But for those of you that have been reaching out, he is very, very grateful. There's so many people reaching out to him and asking him how he is. So we thank you. So it's another week, and we promise people a bunch of other stuff and events that are going on and coming up. So what's been going on?
What's that?
Oh, actually, salud.
Salud. Let's give a little toast to Pedro getting well.
Yeah, to Pedro. Everyone else said, has been feeling down under the weather. Salud, man.
Yeah.
But it is TentHut with the side of whiskey. Last week I did it with water. Not the normal cup of tea, but I did want to bring out the at least my favorite. Actually, Black Barrel, Jameson Black Barrel is my favorite, but this one's actually really good, which is their IPA edition. I love it. What are you drinking, brother?
I'm drinking some Knobs Creek.
Oh, that's right.
Let me see. Yeah, Knobs Creek. It's pretty good stuff.
This one, it says it's finished in craft beer barrels, which is IPA barrel.
Yeah.
I can taste a hint of it. It's not as hoppy as I thought it was going to be. Like it was going to taste a little slightly hoppy, but no.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I'll have to try it. I'm not a big IPA fan, but
it's not bad on a whiskey.
No.
Just sitting there. So
all right. So you were talking about we're gonna do some stuff differently today.
Yeah.
What we're trying to do now, moving forward, is try to get our viewers involved in our show. Last week we actually had a lot of participation, a lot of people commenting and talking about different aspects of certain things that pertain to mental health awareness, right, or suicide awareness, and kind of like subtopics. We were talking about military sexual trauma, MST, and PTSD, and the differences between those two. And somebody got really active with us, so we actually wanted to find a way that we can bring certain people that want to come on the show and maybe talk about their experiences and how do they cope with certain things. The one thing that veterans know is how to take care of other veterans. They might not be able to take care of themselves. We'll take care of other veterans.
That is true, man. Through a lot of the nonprofit work that I've done through VOA, Volunteers of America, PATH. I always found that the veterans that I was helping, even when I went through my own struggles, they were more than willing to help other vets before they helped themselves. So you're absolutely right, man.
Yeah. So, and that's the big thing, that we're so focused on serving all the time that we forget about ourselves. But I'm gonna throw up this the link if you want to
hop in there for a little bit.
Yeah,
you want to hop on the show with us right now. Come and talk to us about anything that you want. Use this link below. You're going to jump on the show. You're going to show up on our lobby, and we'll let you into the show.
Yeah. But do we some rules? We don't talk politics. We don't talk
religion.
We will talk. You can say spirituality, but I don't want you to be very isolated to one specific religion. And please, there are kids. I mean, I understand we curse sometimes, but there are kids that are aspiring to be in the military that sometimes watch the show. You know, teenagers.
No, we
So
actually have a fan that's I believe in their uh, like 7, 8 or 9 years old. I know that we have a very young kid watching our show all the time. So
and then lastly is make sure that if you got outside noises, you try to isolate it to not have
yeah,
it.
well, we'll definitely give you a couple minutes to prepare, set up, do whatever it is that you need to do to jump on the show with us. Please, please. I know that we just gave you some restrictions right there, but if it does start becoming a little too much for the direction that TentHut wants to go, then unfortunately we're going to cut you off and say sorry and welcome someone else on the show. So
Yeah,
we'll just boot you up.
yeah. So if you want to come on the show right now, copy the link that's right here on the screen. Just put it into your browser, and you can come on the show, and we can talk about.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you're a vet or civilians. We want to hear your experience. We want to hear your support. We want to civilians alike hop on the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
The Yeah, so the other thing that we wanted to talk about that we promised people was events coming up in the next couple of weeks and the next month. So I am very fortunate that my wife is the executive director of the Los Angeles Veteran Collaborative, and they have a bunch of events coming up in the next month. So the one that's like really immediate is the one that's coming up that they partnered up with the VPAN, Village for Vets, and actually Hilda Solis is sponsoring these events on October 1st in Lancaster. They're going to be having free food. They're going to have grocery carts for, I believe, Ralph's or Kroger's. They're going to be giving out some of those grocery cards for all veterans that show up, and lots of events. There are going to be a lot of employment assistance and opportunities. I know that there are actually some employers that will be hiring on the spot from what they were saying, free haircuts for vets. So I encourage Will to go. So
yeah,
actually, if they do beards, I'll do a beard trim.
right. We need a beard trim.
Yeah, actually, no, dude, I'm trying to get it down a little further for Christmas, man, because I'm gonna dye it white.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Oh man.
For the for the month of December, y'all are gonna see this a little longer, but I'm gonna dye it white. I'm gonna be the Mexican Santa Claus.
Yeah. For you golfers out there, non-veterans, veterans alike, there is a donation fundraiser for the Waves Project.
Oh, that's right.
And that's going to be November. What? Somebody, Anthony M said, what? I think Anthony M wants to volunteer to get on our show. Anthony, if
Let's
you're
jump on
listening, follow the link right there and you can hop on the show. We could talk about whatever you're wedding about. But like I was saying, the Waves Project is having their Drive to Dive
That's
charity,
right.
charity event. So for you that want to donate into specific programs to help veterans, get in that water, scuba diving is very expensive, and it's all made possible by donors. The event is going to be November 12th, 2021. So here,
Yeah, I believe they broke it down too. Like the first 500 gives the veteran the ability to go into to dive school so they can become open water divers.
Yeah.
The next $1,000, yeah, it's
mission oriented diving. 1,500 helps to go do some preservation projects get veterans to go dive and actually give back themselves by going and diving and preserving the USS Arizona. So 1,500 does that. But go check out the website wavesgolf.com, and you can find out all kinds of information about that.
I highly, highly encourage you to please follow, go to the Waves Project, support it, donate. It is an amazing freak fucking project, man. It's when they're teaching you how to open water dive. I mean, you can go on Groupon and find the discounted version of an open water certificate.
Yeah.
And it's still almost $300.
Yep.
But Wave Project is doing it for free, plus a dive buddy. They do that for free. And then if you really, really love it, you can continue to dive with them on a weekly basis, and they'll give you all your hours so that you can become a master diver. They'll even teach you rescue diving. They'll teach you all of these other aspects of diving, all for free for vets. So, oh man, it is an amazing project. It's an amazing tool to use for mental health and a lot of these things. So yeah, I definitely agree.
Yeah. The other event that's pretty much happening all the time is the Lido's paddle project, and that's either kayaking or paddle boarding out in Newport. That's free for any veteran or first responder and their family. They charge literally nothing. Like, you don't pay anything. You just bring your whole family. If for more information, just text them. If I could find their phone number, I had it up, and then I don't know, I lost it, but I'll put it up a little later. They do it every second and fourth Friday of the month. Friday of the month.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that, man.
No.
The other thing, again, with the the Los Angeles Veteran Collaborative, if Lancaster is too far for you, they also have on October 8th. It's going to be in Cerritos, the same thing. They're also going to be repairing bikes, I believe, on October 8th, and the rest of the. So if you have something wrong with your bike, they're going to be repairing just minor repairs. They're not going to overhaul your entire freaking bike. If you're something, they'll do it.
Yeah.
That one's going to be in Cerritos on October 8th. October 14th is going to be in East LA. But if you go on their website, the Los Angeles Veteran Collaborative, if you go on their website, they have all of these dates. It's called the Veteran and Military Family Wellness Days. And it's October 8th, or the 1st, the 8th, the 14th, the 15th, and the 22nd. So it's every Friday in the month of October. They're going to be having these events. You do have to register. So follow the link. It's on an Eventbrite. I'll post the link a little later after if somebody wants to join us or anything, I'll post a link. It's on Eventbrite, so that they have limited capacity because of COVID and everything.
Yeah.
So I think it's a pretty cool event coming up, man.
Here's the number you need to text. You shoot them a text. Let them know that you got it from TentHut, so they give us some
shout outs
themselves to advertise to other veterans on their side. But that's their number.
We're not getting monetary compensation, but we do love the shout outs from them.
Yeah. But if so if anybody wants to go, it's every second and fourth Friday of the month.
Newport, right?
In Newport, out in Newport, yeah. It's really nice out there. Not gonna lie. But there's the StreamYard once again, everybody. If you want to jump on the show today and talk about just throw it out there. What do you want to talk about? We'll discuss it.
We might do it once a month, maybe.
Yeah.
It just
But
depends on how it goes today.
yeah, just type in the hyperlink into your browser and just hit enter, put in your information and you'll come on the show and we can discuss whatever you want to talk about. It should be a fun show once we get somebody to jump on. And don't be scared. It might be scary for some of you the first time, but after that you probably get addicted. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Let us know if you want to get on. Just jump on and we'll just put you up here.
yeah, it is. I know that it is TentHut with a side of whiskey, but you don't have to have whiskey, so it's okay. We'll do it for you.
All right. So Amy just threw up here the
Oh, there
Veteran
it is. That's the event, right?
Wellness Days on Eventbrite. So just go to that link and you can sign up for that event. It's free, right? It's free.
It is free. Yeah.
Okay. Because sometimes on Eventbrite they ask for like some monetary.
No, I think you just have to register on Eventbrite, but use that link.
Yeah.
You could sign up for whatever days in the month of October, and they have a lot of activities, a lot of free stuff, a lot of supportive services for veterans, and job opportunities on site. So
Yeah.
it is going to be, it is family oriented, so there is going to be a lot of activities for them.
Yeah.
I know that they have free food. I know.
What
I don't
day?
know if I'm supposed to say this, but my wife didn't tell me not to. So they're gonna have like I know one of the vendors is like a pupusa. So I'm gonna be there. They're gonna be giving out pupusa. So
Hey, so it's whenever there's a veteran and family and military family wellness day kind of event, just remember that a lot of things are not directly focused to veterans. They're usually focused for everybody in the family, including the spouses and children.
yeah,
Either whether they're giving free stuff for the children or sometimes there's people that have programs for kids that are free for your kids or sometimes at a very low cost, and same for your spouses if certain events, jobs, offerings for spouses. So it's not like your typical just veteran event. This is more to get the whole family involved in different things that are out there for the veteran family.
actually, that's a good point, man. Because I don't know if a lot of military spouses or veteran spouses know that there is so much. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, free food, free entertainment.
Yeah, entertainment is a big plus.
Yeah.
But
I'm waiting for Anthony.
What's that?
I'm waiting for Anthony M to get on the show.
Come on, Anthony, join us.
I know he was on. Yeah, I don't know where he went. Anyways, once again, everybody, if you're on the show, just type in that hyperlink and you can get on the show and come on board with us and discuss anything you want. We can either guide you in the right direction or take your advice and learn from it.
Yeah, I'm always up for good constructive criticism.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't start yelling at me on the podcast, just telling me that I'm a dumbass. One, I already know that, and two, you don't need to let everyone else know that.
Yeah.
But what I was saying earlier, I don't know if a lot of military and veteran spouses know that there is a lot of supportive services in place just for military spouses and veteran spouses.
Yeah.
There is a lot of resources out there, and the Veteran Collaborative does an amazing job at pointing these out when it comes to singling just those resources out. They actually have at the actual collaborative, they actually have a separate group for military spouses and veteran spouses,
Yeah.
and like a breakout group because it's all online right now.
Yeah.
So they have breakout sessions where military spouses and veteran spouses can ask questions or gain resources, and it's really informative.
Yeah.
I'm
So
a military spouse. I haven't been to those because I have yet to consider myself a military spouse.
yeah. For some of you that never attended a veteran collab, so the collaboratives are pretty informative. If you ever want the link, just reach out to us and we'll send you the link so you can start getting the emails from them. The way that they are is that you have different subject areas. Of course, you know, there's a lot of aspects to what veterans need. But they have breakout groups for the bigger concept of certain things. So they have a
Oh,
breakout room for housing and homelessness. You have another one for legal
well,
assistance, another one for employment, another one for education, another one
yeah,
for military spouses, another one for PTSD therapy or PTSD anything. And it's just big sections of literally just organizations that are trying to help or have money to help out veterans in certain particular situations. And what happens is that, like, say I have a veteran come to me and say, hey, I'm having this issue. Now, I've never heard of this issue, but I can isolate that to one major group, and then I can reach out to those organizations in the collab in that specific subject area, and
yeah,
somebody in that group is going to be able to give me either a resource or give me some guidance of where to go, or tell me, look, there's this availability for this or this resource, or it depends what it is, right? But that's usually what the collaborative involves. So if you ever want to just show up and attend one of those sessions, maybe you're passionate about a specific topic, sign up for the Los Angeles collab. If right now, the good thing, I mean, it's a bad thing that they're doing it virtual because you don't get to get that in person, dialogue. But the good thing is that no matter where you are in the United States, you can log in and you can be at the LA collab and try to learn some stuff.
yeah.
So there's a good and bad part about it, and hopefully the good outweighs the bad, of course, right? But they're trying their best to make sure that everybody's getting or participating in some way to be informative. I still haven't got anybody. The link is right there. If you want to join us and give us teach us something, or maybe ask for some advice, and you want to join us and feed the rest of the veterans that are watching or be watching later, go ahead and type in that link that's below, and we'll let you in.
You know what, bro? For the month of October, I'm gonna put this out there because for the month of October, I would love to do this. We're going to be doing this again,
Yeah.
where we share a link and we're going to welcome veterans and people, civilians alike, into the podcast
Yeah.
for some spooky stories, man. The month of October it's Halloween. So I'm going to put this out and I'm going to say it again next week, but we're going to share a link in the month of October so that you can log on to prepare and join us on the show and tell us your your deployment stories that you just can't explain, or other stories when you were on base that you can't explain, or if you're a civilian and you want to share a story with us. Uh, Join us on the podcast next month. It's going to be pretty cool. We are trying to do another paranormal investigation, and we're trying to hook this up so that we do it in the month of October. But we'll keep you updated on that. But we would love to hear from you next month and the next couple weeks and tell us about your stories. I think it would be really interesting. I know that I shared my story when we were doing the LAPD museum
Yeah.
when I was in Iraq and I got woken up to go on guard duty. You know, because we were overwatching the road. It was like, and I was pulling radio guard and I was woken up to to man the radio and then I turned around and there was like nobody there and the guy that was supposed to wake me up was at the window on the other side of the where we were
Yeah.
and I was like holy fuck who just woke me up, man. Anyway, I know that I shared that story. It was pretty crazy. I couldn't explain it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I don't know what stories can I bring up. But, there's always all kinds of folk tales and all that stuff. But like I said again, we're gonna start wrapping up. But if you still want to squeeze in real quick and type in that hyperlink, and you can get on the show. Other than that, what else you got, Jose? As far as any other resources that are coming, or any other events that are coming up?
Um. No, man, not. I mean, not around here, but I know that like the month of November is Veteran Month, so there's a shit ton of stuff that you can do. You can go to Knott's for free. So if you didn't know that, um, I don't know if they're doing it this year because of the pandemic and a lot of people closed. So I don't know if they're going to be doing it this year.
I think they are. I saw on the website that they still were. So
Yeah, I hope
yeah,
so.
yeah. So maybe you know what we need to start working on, and I'm gonna promise that one of us is gonna have this together for you. But mid next month, let's put up the places that are gonna be giving out free meals. Because I
Oh,
know some of you veterans out there like to plan out your schedule so that you start early in the morning and start racking up them meals for the rest the rest of the week. So if for you civilians listening right now, it's a bad habit I think that a lot of veterans have, but some of them are in need uh, of food anyway. So they stack up on the meals and have food for
that's true.
for a couple of weeks. So uh, just keep that in mind. I mean,
I,
veterans on Veterans Day get free meals.
I do the discounts. I don't think I've ever done the free meals because there's always a big line, man. And
When I was active duty, I did do the free meals, and only because we don't get paid that much. We get paid peanuts, and but now, like you said, it's just kind of hard to go stand in those lines. Sometimes they're very long. Some places are not. And for you civilians that are hearing, go talk to your buddies that own businesses. Hey, put out Veterans Day is coming up. What type of discount you gonna put out for your business? Because like Jose was talking about, sometimes we wait till Veterans Day so we can be able to purchase some stuff that we might need around the house. And there's a lot of veterans that are actually struggling out there and are waiting for these type of days to be able to, take advantage of the discounts out there. So if you own
no,
a business,
it's actually really good marketing tool, man. I have a master's in marketing and finance, and from a marketing perspective, it is a very, very good tool to use.
yeah,
Um, because not only does it attract, say that you're giving out a 15% discount and you're getting 5 veterans throughout the day.
yeah,
Well, those 5 veterans are going to bring other people. Hey, you know what? This store is giving veteran discount. It's fucking amazing. They treated me so nicely. I would recommend it. Well,
Yeah.
that one veteran or those five veterans that you just served and gave them a 15% discount are going to bring you other people because they're going to give you an amazing review. They're going to say they're patriotic. You're willing to support the ones that supported you when they were overseas. Um, so it helps your economy and it helps the pocket of the veteran. I guarantee you that you'll see that even though you're giving that 15% decrease in your profit or in your item, you're going to see an increase in your profit. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So, if you own a business or somebody that owns a business, go ahead and let them know, Veterans Day is coming up. What type of discount you putting on? And you know what? I like to do that. I like to put people on that line where I'm like, hey, what are you gonna do for a veteran? A lot of people talk, not a lot of people put out action. So um, be one of those, the action. I appreciate the veterans, and I'm gonna take care of them somehow, either by word of mouth or by doing it yourself. So, all right, we're gonna start wrapping it up. We didn't get anybody. I think it kind of took a lot of people for shock that we were trying to get somebody on the show. Maybe next time we'll get somebody.
we
But
somebody tried, didn't they?
nobody tried. Nobody.
No. Uh,
I wish, but hey, just for everybody, make sure that you keep that number in line or in your pocket. The Veterans Crisis Line. Scrolling down right here, it's a big important thing. Actually, I just got a new. Let me see. I just got it. So because it is Suicide Prevention Month and awareness, they've actually created now the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, where you can text 988. So if you text 988, somebody will contact you. You don't have to even dial anymore. You don't have to dial this number. It's 988 is the number that you can dial or text, and they'll get back to you. 988.
wow.
And it's the National Suicide Prevention Crisis Line, which actually they have a Veterans Department as well, because they work a lot with the Veterans Crisis Line that's ran by the VA. But 988 is the number for somebody that's experiencing some issues with suicidal ideations or just want to talk. Honestly, they literally just talk to you if that's all you need. Of course, they determine what type of escalation they want to go from there. But
There's also our email, info at tenhut.org, info at tenhut.org. If you want to talk to us, I guarantee you, I check that thing at least 20 to 30 times a day. I'm constantly checking it. You want to reach out, you just want to talk. I know that it's an email address, but for for personal reasons, we can't share our own personal lines.
yeah,
But you reach out to info at tenhut.org. I guarantee you I will reach out to you. Um, Dr. Romero will reach out to you. Someone from the TentHut team is going to reach out to you and just talk. If you want to talk, if you want to hang out, you want to go grab a burger, you want to go grab lunch, something, let us know.
yeah.
So
Just when you go on info at tenhut.org, make sure you put a good, if you want us to call you, we can call you. Just give us a good contact number. If you want us to just email you back, I have social media, so I can reach out to you through Instagram, chat, or PM, or Facebook PM, DM, whatever it's called now.
the
Uh,
only social media I have is in LinkedIn, so that's the only platform I can go on. I don't like social media; just it eats up a lot of people's time, and you forget what's around you. so I don't have it.
Yeah.
But if you want a text buddy, I got you. I am I can texting. I am a texting fiend.
All right, so you got all our info. We next time.
Actually, I'm gonna let's end the show with the. I'm gonna give you a story of how much I'm a texting fiend because uh, our mailman accidentally dropped a note that was given to him by another person. Okay, he dropped a note, and we assumed that it was for us, and I was like, oh man, it said a note like, please call me. This is my number. This is my address. This is my name.
Yeah.
So I did, and I texted. I didn't call. I texted. Hey, I got this note. What is this regard? And they texted back like, who is this, and why are you texting me? So I was like, hey, I received a note. I said to call you, but I'm not. I don't like calling. I'm gonna text you. And he said, no, I didn't leave you a note. I don't know who this is. And I took a picture of the note, and I said, this is your note. And you left it on my front door. And they're like, oh my God, no, I left that for my mailman. He must have picked it up and he dropped it at your house. And I said, oh, okay. And then on the text, I was like, don't worry, your information stays with us. I gave it, I put, don't worry, your information's safe with us. I ripped it up. I put in a cat ball and my cat's playing with it. And then in the next message, I put, hey, just for further information, my cat ate the paper and he pooped it. And I was like, and then I left it. Hold on, bro, hold on. And then I left it for a couple minutes. I was like, hey, just an update. My dog ate the poop, so your information is being processed again. I swear to you, dude, if I could show you the text, I did do that. So I love texting. I love making people laugh. So if you text me, I will try to make you laugh if I can. If I can't, then I failed. And
oh man!
Yeah. All right, but the guy responded with, "That's the funniest shit I've ever heard. Thank you. Don't contact me again." And I didn't. I deleted his number, so it's okay.
Oh man! You had a what is it called? A text pal.
Yeah, for like a day. That's it.
It's like, all right, leave me alone. Yeah. All right. Nobody came on the show. We'll throw it up another time. The link. So
yeah, be prepared for the chance of a lifetime. Be prepared for sensational news.
If you today don't feel listen, if today you don't feel like coming on the show because you don't really have nothing that you really want to talk about, but one day you do, just shoot us a message on whatever platform you're watching us live, and say, hey, I want to come on the show real quick to talk about this because I've gone through this or I have this information, and I'll do my best to get you a link so you can come on the show. All right. Till next time, you got anything else?
No. Make sure that you do your eyebrows. Just kidding.
All right.
All right. Salud.
Salud.
TentHut out.
Out.